It is over.
He was my mentor, you know, although we were never close. A great man, responsible for terrible deeds. Perhaps it's always this way. Will history remember him as the hero who masterminded the fall of a tyrant? Or will parents tell their children to behave, lest Lord Valkyrin comes to punish them?
He was the last and greatest High Inquisitor, but no one shall mourn his passing.
His death marks the end of the Inquisition, but not of the Pentanera. They plan to channel essence through the Crucible of Souls to a degree heretofore thought impossible, or at least unwise. If they are not stopped, the veil will rupture and shattered heaven shall burst into the mortal realms, destroying us all.
It's just one thing after another, isn't it?
You must return to where our alliance began, and end them, before they end us all. Never before have I seen a Hellgate of such magnitude and ferocity. No mere rift into shattered heaven, Mara's runes turned entire cities into the playgrounds of demons. Yet it was not the demons I feared, but the threat to the mortal realms itself. Mara must be stopped, but whether we are strong enough to resist her, even I cannot say. The veil strains and tears. Mara has excelled herself with these runes. We should discuss strategy while we still can. While Mara lacks my skills as a rune sage, she has learned well how to use her own essence to inscribe new runes. I am uncertain of her plan, but she has engraved runes in both Thal and Kyalisa, of a kind most commonly used in demon summoning. She has affected the cenotaphs with whatever she is doing. You will not be able to gate-weave into the catacombs, I'm afraid. But I am not without a few tricks up my sleeve. Ashiina Runia. There. You can gate-weave from here to any cenotaph that Mara has not disrupted. And take this scroll with you. The runes upon it may yet empower a disrupted cenotaph.
How can we get back to Kyalisa now?
Mara's runes have now disrupted the cenotaphs in and around Kyalisa, but you may yet be able to reach the one at the head of Fallen Eagle Pass. What now,
What did you mean when you said Mara is after the veil itself?
I thought it was immortality she sought, but I was mistaken. If she continues to channel essence through the Crucible of Souls, it will rupture. Shattered heaven will collide with the mortal realms, and we shall all be destroyed.
That's the stupidest plan ever! Why would she want to do that?
Either she's insane, or she has some pact with a demon of unimaginable power. Whatever her motive, it will mark the end of the heretic kingdoms if she is not stopped. Defeating Mara shall not be easy.
How will we get the Moon Chalice into the cauldron?
Whatever Mara is doing, the Crucible of Souls is intricately enmeshed with her runes. She will try to stop you reaching it, but the Crucible cannot be moved abruptly in its current state. You should have ample time to cast the Moon Chalice into it, and hopefully destroy it forever. We must use our cunning if we are to prevail.
Can Evanger be turned against Lady Mara?
Doubtful. Evanger is a slave of duty. He cares for naught but clear laws and a sharp blade.
We had struck up something of a friendship, I think. Is it not worth a try?
Your purported friendship did not aid you in the sewers, Carissa. In Evanger's eyes, you are a dangerous renegade mage. He will not hesitate to end you, given the opportunity. We must use our cunning if we are to prevail.
Is Kiri Malphagan safe in Kayalisar?
No one is safe in Kayalisar now. If she remains there, she will die.
I will not let that happen.
Such dutiful service to this girl, and she's not even a blood relative. Defeating Mara shall not be easy.
We depart now.
I will wait here for you.
The Malphagan flag is at full mast on the parapets. Kiri is still at Fallen Eagle Fortress. We must go there. I must get Kiri out of there.
There's no time, Jaska. The stakes are too high for us to divert our forces.
No, I have heard these arguments before. They stopped me back then when I could have saved my son. We will go to the fortress and we shall evacuate Kiri. That is all there is to it.
Uncle Jaska, you have come to aid us in Kayalis's hour of need. That pleases me greatly.
It's no longer safe here. We must leave immediately, Kiri.
Evacuate? From Fallen Eagle Fortress? I think you overestimate our enemies.
Kayalisar stands at the brink of destruction. We must go now.
So melodramatic. But I assure you, there is no safer place than where we stand. Besides, it is far too dangerous outside these walls. There are demons everywhere. I shall go nowhere without adequate safeguards, and you on your own are an inadequate bodyguard. Now leave me, Jaska. I have plans to make and you're a distraction.
That bloody stubborn girl. She wants a military escort. I'll get her one. Then I'll force her to leave whether she likes it or not. Darius, can you arrange a Blackrock Sura escort with Ishan?
I believe so.
No, wait. Let's not stop there. They should take her as a bond child until she reaches her majority.
I'll see what I can do, old friend.
You shall go no further, Carissa.
This madness is not the will of the Order, Evandja. Stand down.
Mara is the Order. I am the Blade, and my task is to execute her justice.
We have been in the Pentanera together a long time, Evandja. It doesn't have to end like this.
You are mistaken, Carissa. This is precisely how it must end. Ashmas Portos Serat! It is over. Raise a toast for me. One last time, Carissa.
I will. If we survive this, I will.
Don't waver, Carissa.
He was ruthless, terrible, brutal. But he remained true to himself. I am not sure I can say the same.
He stood for justice. But there is more to justice than following orders, Carissa.
Come, there is no time to lose.
What are your thoughts?
The siege is now broken. Can we consult the market of knowledge?
A messenger has already brought me the information you require. The Crucible of Souls channels the essence of the dead, but there are limits to its power. If you place something overflowing with essence into it, it will shatter.
Something like a moon chalice?
Indeed, since the Godslayer was destroyed, a moon chalice may be the only suitable relic for this task. What are your thoughts?
I need your assistance in arranging a bond child adoption.
I can negotiate with a Blackrock Sura for you. What did you have in mind?
I will require a suitable war party to rendezvous with me outside the Fallen Eagle Fortress. They will take the girl into custody until she is of age.
It will be expensive, but our debt to you is substantial. Consider it done. What do you think, Darius?
Until next time, General Ishan.
You traitor, Uncle! You have brought Sura mercenaries to attack me!
You said you wanted suitable bodyguards. Well, these are the best there is.
I will not leave here without a fight.
You think you can stop me?
Oh, yes, Uncle. I most certainly do. You see, a certain ring has come into my possession recently.
What is your bidding, mistress?
Take him alive if possible. I would hate to see my dear Uncle Jasker harmed. No. How can this be? I command the Shadow Hands!
They were assassins, not warriors. They were never meant to be deployed this way. Now come, Kiri. It's time to leave.
No, I won't. You can't make me.
You're going to spend some time in the countryside, learning some manners.
No! I am the heir to House Malfagan! You cannot do this!
You were the one who called me uncle. It just took me a while to realize what that meant. It's done. Kiri is now a bondchild of the Black Rock Sura.
You avoided the politics of Kayalisar your whole life. Why get involved now?
Kiri is the closest thing to family that I have now, and I couldn't bear the path she had chosen. Perhaps this will teach her the humility that she desperately needs.
This is a just outcome. I would expect nothing less from you, Jasker.
She shall be Lady Protector of Kayalisar in a year. For everyone's sake, I hope this helps her to rule wisely.
The Winchman has fled. Maybe this will work. Levis Gravtas.
Not bad, Furless. Not bad at all.
Carissa, I'm so glad you stopped by to witness this. It is almost complete. A new age will soon begin, and I shall be its immortal sovereign.
Your immortality means nothing if the world is destroyed.
Oh, Carissa, don't you see? It was never about immortality for me. I have been immortal from the moment I took this demon as my body. The Crucible of Souls channels essence just as the Pentanera has been doing ever since I founded the Order of the Veil. But our original rite was paltry next to this cauldron. We were merely playing with the echo of the dead god. Now my runes have expanded the scope of the Crucible's power to an unimaginable degree.
It is not safe to channel this much essence, Mara.
Safe, Carissa? Safe for whom? It is only the mortal realms that are in danger. The veil weakens the more essence we channel from it. Eventually, it will be unable to bound this world at all. When that happens, a vast hellgate into shattered heaven shall tear open into the heretic kingdoms. All my children will be released from the Umbra and feast upon the sweet souls of the mortal races. I had hoped that my son would live to see this day with me. But he was not strong enough.
He was strong enough to defy you.
He was a fool. I don't need him. I disown him. I have a new family now. A family of demons. Soon, oh so soon, my children will come home to me. You have been a good servant, Carissa, and you can be once more. If you do one thing for me, you can join my family. Just one small thing. Kill Krenz. It's a small price, don't you think, to live forever?
Never! It is you who must die this day!
You surprise me, Carissa. You have such a reputation for betrayal. Very well. You have chosen death. I will not keep you waiting. Join me in the Umbra, and I shall end your life before I end your world.
Thou hast come to the place of my birth, the darkest of shadows. But thou canst not appreciate how empty mine existence was afore Mara's soul.
I had lived a life before we met, my demon, but it was nothing compared to the life I have had with you. Your soul shall feed the crucible one last time before it tears open the veil and brings down hell itself upon the heretic kingdoms. Come, my children. We shall feast upon the sweet essence of mortal souls this night.
Bloody hell. Didn't think we were going to make it.
A narrow victory, my friend. Outnumbered, but never outclassed.
And now what? Where are we?
Beyond our world, that's clear. It reeks of demons here.
Well, that's just bloody great. How do we get home now?
The veil continues to tear. The threat is not yet over.
It's a cauldron. Even without our foe, it goes on.
Can it be destroyed?
What do we have with the essence to finish the job?
There is only one possibility. I hesitate to even say it.
Spit it out, Carissa.
Our demon is overflowing with essence. The essence of the souls it has swallowed. With our souls.
The only strategy that leads to victory is to sacrifice ourselves?
I'm ready to return to death. I need a rest anyway.
If we don't throw ourselves into the crucible of souls, we'll be torn apart when the Hell Gate opens anyway.
It is a just end, if an unfortunate one.
Under the circumstances, even I have to consent to, of all things, a noble sacrifice.
Thou canst not make this judgment. It is mine to make. The very marrow of my bones cries out against thy suggestion, and yet I cannot bring myself to stop it. How hast thou done this to me? As I let thy souls write our destiny, I have learned what it is to be as thou art. Though it is against my own nature, yet still, I cannot let our inaction mean the end of thy realm. What hast thou done to me? I am a demon of immeasurable power, yet I would go like a lamb to the slaughter for mere strangers?
That's just it, demon. We're not doing this for strangers. We're doing it for friends, for our allies, for those we know and those we might have known.
It is the price every soldier is prepared to pay. To lay down their life so that others might live.
I've been dead before. It was not so bad, I guess. But I feel better about this if someone was getting paid for it.
Who would have thought my upstart demon could aspire to such a noble sacrifice? It is not a price I would have been willing to pay. Looking into the eye of worlds, I see this death is not inevitable. But the price of avoiding it may be more than anyone is willing to pay.